Hello, welcome to my channel. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. Let's jump right into this. I want to talk about the Cardi B and Offset breakup. Honestly, I was not for this relationship in the beginning. The girl just popped, Bodak Yellow was moving up. Boom, she's already in a relationship with Offset. He proposed. She got pregnant, had the baby. Oh, psych, we were married the whole time. It would just seem like this whirlwind. And I just felt like, well, dang, like you didn't even get to really, start off your career yet. And you're already in this serious relationship, getting married and everything. And the thing is with Beyonce and Jay-Z, Beyonce been doing this since she was a little kid, and by the time she was proposed to and she got pregnant with Blue Ivy, like she could have retired by the time she got pregnant with Blue Ivy. That's how much work Beyonce put in. So I wasn't like disappointed when Beyonce got pregnant. I was so happy. It's different for men and women. When women have children, oftentimes your whole life kind of shuts down a little bit, and then you get back on your feet. For men, they don't stop a beat because they didn't have to carry a child for 9 months. I digress. Back to Cardi. And I just was like, okay, you know what? He grew on me a little bit, because she's about that thug life. Migos, that's up her alley. You know what I mean? It's not like she dated down or anything. That she came from the streets. Migos, Offset is from the streets, so it was kind of like a match made in heaven. However, I just felt like it was too soon. But now, Cardi comes out with this video saying, you know what, it's Splitsville. And now Offset is on this apology tour / forgive me PR campaign. And what I'm concerned about is everybody in the comments, including T.I., Kirk Frost, and The Game made a video recently. 50 Cent was in Cardi B's comment talking about forgive that man, work on your marriage. And I'm just like, where was all these people holding him accountable when all these women were in his face? Nobody could tell me he don't spend a lot of time with Quavo and the other one or whatever, Takeoff. None of them were like, yo, chill out, yo. I mean, I know he's a grown man, but it's just like, I'm my brother's keeper. Like, nobody was, telling him, no, don't do this or don't get caught up. He didn't have no OGs. Nobody, but now everybody's literally vouching for him and all this other stuff. And T.I.'s argument is ain't nobody's perfect. And my concern with that is Cardi B already gave him a second and third chance. Is he on his fourth chance right now or the third? I'm not sure. But I remember 11 months ago, I'm going to drop the video in the comments. She said if you cheat again, this is on stage. If you cheat again, you're going to lose your wife. She said that 11 months ago. So she's already given him numerous chances. And the chances that she gave him were according to what was exposed on the blogs. There was like a sex tape that leaked with him and another woman. Then something else came out after that while she was pregnant. So she has given him the chances that we publicly know about. What about the chances we don't know about? And she said, you know what? She wasn't perfect as well. You know what I mean? But there's nothing that came up about Cardi doing anything. My issue with the black community when it comes to infidelity, women's concerns, women's embarrassment, women's humiliation, it doesn't matter. You just have to forgive this person. If the shoe was on the other foot, men would not be so open and willing to forgive women who cheat. The Offset thing, oh, well, the Game, he didn't sleep with the person, so technically it don't matter. He entertained it. And you know what? That's the problem with women. When we see that red flag, he's entertaining. Well, he didn't actually have intercourse with the person. It doesn't matter. You're entertaining other women. That means you would do it. And so if we were to cut men off, break ties with them when we see crap like this, you know what I mean? We would have we would have moved along faster than these ball and chains that are holding us back. Maya Angelou said, when someone shows you who they are the first time, believe them. How many chances is it gonna take? I don't believe, even if Cardi takes him back, I don't believe he's gonna be faithful. I think he's gonna do it again. And just because you ask for forgiveness does not mean that that's equivalent to reconciliation. Just because she forgives him doesn't mean that they need to be back together. I hate breakups. I love, you know what I mean, a happy home or whatever the case may be, but it's just like, oh, I want to have a family. I want to have a family. If the mother's mental health is at stake and she's not at peace, that's going to come upon that child. That's going to come up on that child. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel as though if they're not together, I'm pretty sure they're going to make it work. They're going to co-parent. But at the same time, people love to say, oh, it's black women that are breaking the black families apart. Nobody's talking about these men who can't keep it in their pants. These men are out here, you know, sleeping with women left and right, entertaining other women. It's a respect thing. You would not want somebody to disrespect your face and entertain another man and kiki and all up in another man's face. It's like a man could sleep with another woman. However, if a woman is seen with another man, joking with another man, texting with another man, that's grounds for separation. That's disrespect. But when a man does it to a woman, it's not disrespect. We could take it, oh, it's different. Men are designed that way. And so we tell men, oh, you have to get it out of your system in your 20s or whatever. You have the right to step out and do things or whatever. It should not be that way. And a lot of women believe that. Oh, he said, I'm sorry. And I watched Derek Jackson video and he sent flowers and all this other stuff. And Derek Jackson was like, that's expensive manipulation. It's like he's guerrilla warfaring, you know, just love bombing her, trying to get her to forgive him. You know, my thing is, Paula Patton didn't play that with Robin Thicke. They were high school sweethearts. They knew each other forever. And then it took, I don't know what was hidden, but Robin Thicke done blew up with that blurred lines. He got beside himself. Paula Patton left him. He created a whole album dedicated as an apology for her. He looked crazy out here. Paula Patton threw up those deuces and she never looked back. How many times did Tiny forgive T.I.? He was still out here but a few months ago acting up, well, you left the house, and yeah, she sent you divorce papers. You refused to sign them, right? He refused to sign them. So it's just like, I feel like, who opens the door for the home wrecker? Someone has to allow the home wrecker to enter the home. And oftentimes men do not set proper boundaries. They do not do the buddy system, right? They don't have people around them to hold them accountable or whatever. Like, they're not doing the necessary things to hold themselves accountable so that they don't cheat. They're entertaining other women. They're kikiing in everybody's face. So it's like, I don't really feel bad for Offset in a way. And I just feel like, you know what, more women need to let men go so that they can, you know, get it together. Because if you keep giving them chances, you teach people how to treat you. And, you know, it's okay. I don't understand why we live in this culture where it's okay for men to mess up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. It happens. Mind you, he messed up 3 or 4 times before this hit the fan. So she has given him ample amount of chances. I don't really have a dog in this fight or whatever. I mean, I would prefer if Cardi let it go so that she could move on with her life and get her Russell Wilson. Sierra broke off her engagement and she was out. She didn't look back. And look how God blessed her. And you know what? Sometimes we be holding on to stuff thinking there's nobody else that's going to, you know, do right by you. And Cardi said in a recent video, no one's going to love, you know, her child more than the father of the child. Okay. For example, look at Future and look at Russell. I mean, we only see what they show us. But it does seem as though Russell really does love baby Future. You know, I get where Cardi's coming from, But like, are you gonna allow this person to keep trying you? Maybe this is what he needed to get his life together, but I don't believe it. I don't believe him. And I just think that once a cheater, always a cheater, unless something else shows that. The only thing that'll keep a man from cheating, I forgot her name, but her program on YouTube is called Anointed Fire. She said the only thing that will stop a man from cheating is the fear of God. So if dude doesn't believe in God and certain things he's not, and I'm not saying people that unbelievers, okay, they know how to not cheat. So I'm not saying that's the standard, but it's just like I don't believe he's done. I don't believe he's done. And Cardi had to, and oftentimes for men, they're not moved by words. You got to show them better than you can tell them. And so Cardi did a great move by saying, you know what, I'm removing myself from this dysfunction. I believe marriage is amazing, but I feel like a lot of men, it's not about they don't know what they have until it's gone. They know what they have. They just never thought that they would lose it. That's my piece. Check you out in the next video. Bye.